Welcome back. We are still in 5D. We're on page 25. We're going to run through this example. They're asking us to write the equation of a line in point slope form and then transform it into standard form. So we've got 2 points. They give us 2 points. In order to write it in point slope form, I've got 2 points. I can pick from either one of those to use, but I don't have a slope yet. So the first thing I need to do is find the slope. So I'm going to find M. So M is going to be equal to 7 minus 5 over minus 1 minus 5. And this reduces down to negative 2 over 6, or M is equal to negative 1/3. So I did that. And now I'm going to pick either point. So pick a point for the point slope formula. For point slope. So I am going to pick, let's see, what shall I pick? I think I will pick the negative 1/7. So our point slope formula again is y minus y sub 1. So here's our x sub 1, y sub 1 equals m, which is minus 1/3, times parentheses x minus a minus 1, which would give us plus 1. So I have my my first equation written. This is point slope form. So that's good, but now they're asking us to go ahead and transform it into standard form, in which case we need to get rid of the fractions. We're going to end up having to do some distribution along the way too, but to begin, we're going to clear the fraction to get to standard form. So I'm going to multiply this whole thing through by 3. That will get rid of this 3 in the denominator over here. So I'm going to have 3y minus 21 equals, 3 goes into 3 one time, and 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, x plus 1. You don't have to multiply this 3 times this x plus 1. This is all one term. So once you do the multiplication with the 3 down here, you're good to roll. So this is all good now, but we need to distribute. In order to get the x and the y together, which is the format for standard form, we need to get the x out of the grouping symbol. So 3y minus 21 is equal to minus 1x minus 1. Now we'll go ahead and proceed to get the x over here with the y. So I'm going to add 1x to both sides. And that gives us x plus 3y minus 21 equals negative 1. One last step, I've got to get the 20 over here with his other constant. So I'm ready to see if I've got what I need. X plus 3y equals 20. So number one, all of my coefficients, a 1, a 3, and a 20, are not fractions. That's a good thing. And the coefficient in front of the x is not negative. So I am pretty confident that our standard form equation looks like that, and our point slope equation looked like this up here. All right, I want to talk to you about one other nifty little thing when you're graphing a line. So if your equation is in standard form, so this really applies to equations in standard form. There's really a fast, easy way to quickly graph an equation in standard form. When it's in standard form, there are 2 intercepts. There's the y-intercept, which we've talked about a lot about the y-intercept. Where does the line intercept or take hold of the y-axis? But there's also an x-intercept. Where does the graph cross the x-intercept? Well, we can use these 2 points to quickly sketch a graph. So the y-intercept of a line is the point, and if we write this as an ordered pair, it's 0, and we use the alpha letter B to indicate where on the y-axis it's being intercepted. And to find B really quickly in our standard form equation, we are going to substitute a 0 in for the x when we're picking our points, and we're going to solve for y. Then the x-intercept is the point, this guy right here, you go over A, but up or down 0, where the line intersects the axis, the x-axis. So to find A, when you're picking your points, you are going to substitute 0 for y and solve for x. So let me show you what this looks like. It's kind of a lot of mumbo jumbo, I know, but you'll get it when you see me do it on this next example. So this guy's in standard form. We've got our x and y's together, and we've got no fractions, and we're pretty good to roll. So I'm going to make a little t-chart to find these intercepts. So it says, go ahead and graph this guy, but I want you to do it using intercepts. So I'm going to have the x-intercept that I'm going to calculate, and I'm also going to calculate the y-intercept. So when I'm calculating the x-intercept, I'm going to let y be 0. When I'm calculating the y-intercept, I am going to let x equal 0. And we're going to solve for the other variables. So in this guy right here, 3x minus y equals 6. If I let y be 0, it kind of wipes him out. So I have 3x minus 0 equals 6, or 3x equals 6, or x equals 2. So my ordered pair, we just said we let y be 0. We decided x is 2, so 2 comma 0 is our ordered pair. To find the y-intercept, we go back to the original equation in standard form, and we let x be 0. So that kind of wipes out the 0 term. 0 minus y equals 6 is that, and we want y to be positive, so we have to multiply through by a -1, and we get positive y equals -6. So again, we're going to write this as an ordered pair. We let x be 0, so we know he's 0, and y ended up being -6. So here we go. We're going to plot our little graph. We're going to go to our first point on the line, the x-intercept, 1, 2, 0, right there. And then we're going to go to the y-intercept, 0, -6, down here. And of course, if you have a straight edge, you can connect this, and you can do your equation of the line. Actually, that one wasn't so bad. And you've done your quick graph. So this is a real common way that people like to get 2 quick points when you have a big long equation in standard form, because it's pretty easy and pretty quick, and you can get your graph done pretty quickly. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh, I said okay. Darn.